What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Professor Anime and welcome back to another video. In today's video, guys, I am here to bring you all my first impression / review of a new manga that just released, that I actually recently just read the first chapter of the series, and this series is called Killer Killer. So let's get this started. So what is Killer Killer about? Let me give you a little description as to what this series is about. The synopsis of the series is, in a town filled with new cases of murder popping up, bizarre murder cases of murder start to rise in between the regular murder cases. The bizarre murder cases that are beyond understanding of why they are being made. And now a new recruited member to the special investigation team, Osamu Mizaki, and her partner Takumi will solve the cases of bizarre murders. So we have it to where basically we have our main female protagonist, Osamu. She wants to be a special crime investigator, and that is technically what SCI stands for, Special Crime Investigators, and she basically wants to be the best crime investigator there ever was, and pretty much, you know, bring peace throughout society, pretty much. Now we have it to where our main male character, Takumi, is a detective as well within the SCI investigator agency. And he has a little quirkiness to him. He likes to hide in small enclosed spaces. However, we find out by this chapter of the manga that basically why he hides in these small enclosed spaces is so that he can remember the events that ended up happening in his past. What happened in his past is that apparently there was a mass murder case in his school to pretty much where a mass murder ended up going about and killing up every child within the classroom. So, he was the only survivor, and from experiencing this traumatic past, this ended up fucking up with his mind a little bit. So I got some Dexter vibes from this series. If anybody has seen the TV show called Dexter, very good series. If you haven't checked it out, definitely go check that out. But from viewing this, you know, traumatic experience in his past, it's really fucked up with his mind. And now we have it, even though he is a crime investigator, we come to find out by the end of this chapter that he is a murderer himself. So yeah, I am really actually liking the premise of this series so far. I like the Dexter vibes I'm getting from this series. If it's the only qualm that I had about this chapter of the manga is that the killer was actually very predictable. But then again, this was only the first chapter of the manga. So yeah, so it looks like in the next few chapters of the manga and as the series goes on, we're gonna see our main heroine character of this series, Osamu Mizaki, you know, try to get closer and understand the type of person that our main male character is, Takumi, you know. But the thing is, when she finds out that he is a murderer and doesn't necessarily take the murderers into the police, finding out that, you know, he is actually a murderer could, you know, cause some drama and some conflict with this. So it's very interesting as to what exactly is gonna go about. Will she end up standing up for him and try to keep him safe once she eventually finds out? Or, you know, is it going to be like a long time before she even finds out about this? So it's very interesting, like, how this series is playing up. And this is only the first chapter of the manga, and personally, I really come to enjoy this. The art style kind of reminds me a little bit of Boku no Hero Academia in a way. I don't know who the exact art style of the series is because there's not really that much information on that, but the art style does remind me a little bit of Boku no Hero Academia with a little horror elements thrown in it. This is a horror psychological shonen series, so if you are into that sort of thing, you will probably come to really enjoy this series. So yeah, this has been my first impressions. I really didn't give, you know, the whole chapter away, but I really do recommend you guys check out this manga chapter and, you know, just see if you come to like it, and maybe, you know, probably follow along these chapters with me in the future, because I'm probably going to end up reviewing this series when the chapters end up releasing. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to drop a like. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you want to stick up to date to my future content on this channel, please hit that red subscribe button below, and you will never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, guys, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace!